What happened to my upload schedule? Oh yeah. So I recently finally got a Switch, and man, this shit is fantastic. When it was announced, I thought I would have to get a Pro controller to really play anything. The Joy-Cons are neat, but they don't seem like something I want to play Zelda or Splatoon with. I was completely wrong on that one. It's a little awkward if you're trying to hold them in each hand, but using the Joy-Con grip is a lot more comfortable than I thought it would be. Don't get me wrong, I'm still getting a Pro controller, but it's good to know that it's not necessary. On its own, there's not a whole lot to the Switch itself. It's missing a lot of the apps that you would find on Xbox or PS4. There's no YouTube, Netflix, or even a web browser, but doesn't really affect me. I have a smartphone. It might seem like a big deal, but I mean, it's really not. I'm guessing a lot of people that have the Switch also have either a smartphone, a tablet, or a device that lets them run these apps on their TV. Do we really need another device to watch YouTube? It wouldn't hurt, and I'm sure they're working on it, but not having that isn't as detrimental as people make it out to be. The having a smartphone argument could be made for Nintendo's voice chat option, but I'm not making that argument. It's stupid. For every step forward into the modern age of communication Nintendo makes, they take at least half a step back. There's no reason the Switch shouldn't have inherent voice chat. I understand if the Joy-Cons don't have room for a mic jack, but build it into the grip or into the Pro controller. And from what I understand, the chat app doesn't even run in the background, so you can't do anything else on your phone while you use it. But being a mobile app, it should be easier to make improvements on, so hopefully they keep working on it. Speaking of online functions, it seems that the Switch suffers the same issue that the Wii U had with disconnecting when on Wi-Fi. This may not be a problem for everyone, but I do recommend getting a LAN adapter. We really don't have a whole lot of information on Nintendo's upcoming online service, but so far it seems pretty okay. $20 a year is a lot less than PS Plus and Xbox Live, and you get some virtual console games. The fee shouldn't really be a problem for anyone that's been playing online on console over the past 10 years. And even though PS Plus and Xbox Live do offer more content with full retail games, but more often than not shitty indie games, we still don't know exactly how Nintendo's going to handle their online services. As far as sales go, I mean, it's still selling really well. They're selling as fast as they can be shipped. Nintendo is faring far better financially than they were last year. They're still not making Nintendo money yet, but as more Switches are produced and more games come out, I'm sure they'll get there. And on the topic of games, the Switch seems to be the polar opposite of the Wii U on that account. There weren't that many launch titles, but the ridiculous quality of Zelda kind of makes up for it. Mario Kart and Splatoon coming out shortly after launch showed that they were really prepared to avoid that post-launch drought the Wii U had. One game that I was really surprised with was Ultra Street Fighter 2. It's an enhanced port of a 26-year-old game, but it's sold about 500,000 copies so far, and that's not that bad, especially considering it should have been a $10 digital-only release. Capcom said that they would gauge their potential support for the Switch based on the sales of Street Fighter, which is utterly ridiculous to me. But they do have Resident Evil and Monster Hunter coming out, which should sell a lot better. And hopefully after that they'll continue to support the Switch with more Monster Hunter or maybe even Marvel vs. Capcom. I would like to talk a little bit about Zelda here, but I need to get back to playing it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+. Let me know how you're enjoying your Switch, or let me know why you don't like it. Put them in the comments and we'll see you next time.